the GoFundMe. You can look for the Reverend John Powell Legacy, and then also they have the truthforyou.org, which is yeah. And children go back to school.
Somewhere around in, I think it's the middle of like, is it the middle of August?
Yeah, I think it's like August 11th or 12th,
yeah,
something like that. Yeah, so it's a really good time to get, and the stores already have school supplies out, so y'all taking donations for school supplies?
Yeah, still taking donations for school supplies, anything that you want to give us so we can give out, because not every community can get to somewhere, because not everybody has a car. Nobody has like to try and get to something. They hear about an event, but they can't get there. Yeah. So pretty much if they can know where to get to our place, we can kind of get that stuff, and we'll take it to where they are. So that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. Well, y'all give it up for Sheldon Powell, who is very complimentary of his father. Thank you so much. You are, I'm not going to call you Denzel anymore, I'm going to call you Sheldon. Okay, now you got to get over the microphone. No. Yeah, after you done put me on blast with spankings and stuff. That turned it around, right? I think I found my next co-host. What y'all think? What y'all think? Yeah. Brian will be back in town. So if you're a first-time guest here, would you stand, please? It's like church. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to, oh, we got two. Oh, and a special guest, first-time guest. Yep. So we call them virgins. You don't have to, you don't have to say anything. And so we appreciate whoever bought you as virgin. So you won't be virgin next time you come here. So thank y'all. Sit on down. You can sit on down, virgins. Thank you. Thank you for coming here. I feel so alone up here now. Like I should start singing or something. Who said no?
Don't encourage.
You said don't encourage her. Well, okay. And so this has been 12 years. So I do want to just point out, number one, thank you again for those who have been here from the beginning. I see Fred Gant has been a sponsor and a guest over here, Attorney Fred Gant. Many of you belong to different organizations that have been a part of, so we're just so grateful that you're here and that you have been here. Geraldine has been here. You were here like day one, huh? When you were 12, 13 like me. Yeah, and so many, this building, Eddie Todd, DeViller Square, Quint Andrew, Robert Hill with WRNE, WBQP came on and started doing this, and so it's just so many people who have been here from the beginning. So let's just give all of them a rousing round of applause. So thank them so much. People like Destiny Robinson over here, who has moved, period, who has not only been a guest, she went in with us when we were trying to be healthy last year. It worked last year. I don't know what about this year. We did good last year. We're gonna have to try it in 2026. Again, we're gonna have to try it again. Just do it again. And then our volunteers. If you have volunteered with us, please stand, because we wanna. Yeah, Belinda still volunteered. Geraldine, Bobby, yeah. Thank you so much. And then our speakers. So Neil, Fred, Destiny, I'm probably gonna miss somebody. Valerie was our motivational speaker last year. So thank all of you who have just continued to give and give and give. And then finally, really finally, I wanna thank our production assistant who had the vision. He had the vision. He looks good, he's smart too, but he had the vision to start this. Y'all give it up for Lloyd Rashad. He's always in the background. He used to co-host with me till the pandemic came. Then he's like, I don't want to get close to you no more, baby. I was on my own. So one final thing before we start. Many of you know our guest Allison Holt, her aunt, is an AKA, and Mary Farrow passed, unfortunately and tragically on Tuesday, the same day we interred her. So just think about them. If you know Allison and Tracy Holt, that's her aunt. She's an AKA, so that community has been really supportive, and it's just a great service community. And so just keep Mary in your prayers. She's a retired civil servant, retired teacher, and just a community person. So just keep her in your prayers, okay? All right. Anything I'm missing? Oh yeah, the money, yeah. So Lord, you gonna match it? When I tell them how much, is that what you're gonna do? We're gonna be eating chicken the rest of the year. You gonna match it? So speaking the truth for you, so over, because of what you've done with the 50-50 drawing over the last 12 years, we have donated almost $20,000 to Truth for You. It's that money and your donations at the door have really made a difference. And so y'all know Reverend John Powell has, as Sheldon said, he always goes above and beyond. And so that can't match the amount of work that he does. And yet he has partnered with us for that whole time. So thank y'all so much for doing that. So if you want to do 50-50 tonight, it's a good reason. It's a good reason. Belinda, you're matching it if they do 50-50, is that what you're saying? Belinda said, leave me alone. Okay, all right. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. We've got a couple of door prizes I'm gonna do after so we can get our special guests up here. So I'm just gonna ask Alfie Smith to come on up here. Put this on you here. Is that the right way? Is that right? As long as I see the green. Did you just mention boxing when I got that close to you?
That's what they do for the boxing matches.
Oh. All righty, have a seat there. All right, y'all ready for this section of it? Yes. Okay, we only got 5,000 people in here, so I need you to act like it's like only 3,000. So y'all ready? So welcome to the Pensacola Network show. Y'all know we still ain't got Oprah money after 12 years, do we? But Ralph gonna change that in 12 more years. He said if you're around for 25 years, you're gonna give us Oprah money? Thank you. Okay, all right. You're like, yeah, move it on, Robin. Move it on. So I am so excited to reconnect with Alfie Smith. We have a mutual friend who has passed on and was just a dear person, a good person, Ezra Sellers. And so when I heard about his book, he called me about his book some months ago, and I was like, he was telling me about, I was like, dude, you need to be our speaker. You need to be our speaker for the anniversary because it is power. Alfie Smith is known mostly as the trainer for Roy Jones. So with the record of 66 KOs out of 76, something like that. I'm trying to remember the stat. It's pretty, yeah, it's pretty impressive. Anyway, it's pretty impressive. Hall of Famer, you're in the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame. That deserves an applause right there. I got close to the ring, y'all. Okay, wow. Okay, and is now an author. And so his book is, we're going to talk about that book a little bit, is entitled Trade-Off. But I want to read how he introduces himself in this, because I thought that this was powerful. He says, I am Alfie Smith. Do you, wait a minute, I got my glasses on. I am Alfie Smith. Through my story, I hope to show you that when you take your gifts, your talents, everything that makes you special, you can find connections leading to a life that gives you something more than average. This is about the trade-offs we make and how we make them. I made some that paid off and some that didn't. There are some that I'm still waiting to see pay off. But please, take a little time with me. Let me show you the power and the pain, the time and the tears, the will and the way of making the trade-off, because the trade-off leads to the payoff. Is that powerful or what? So the trade-off, what was it back in your childhood that got you to kind of see these connections between sacrificing something and then working towards it to get it?
Well, my childhood, like I was telling Greg, I was we had social media back then. I'd have been all over the world. Because at the age of 8 years old, I was averaging 38 points a game in basketball. And my first game I ever played in, and never put on the uniform, I scored 48 points.
At 8 years old?
8 years old.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am. I was at Bell's Head, not too far from Greg House, and my uncle was playing a game of 21. And only basketball I had seen was the Harlem Gold Travelers, and I seen the Washington Bullets. So my uncle was playing a game of 21 in Bell's Head on the dirt court. And I came to my grandma's porch, I said, I believe I could do this. Put my shirt over my head like we used to wear a shirt back then.
We couldn't do that as girls, but we wanted to, but we couldn't do that.
I walked out there, I said, y'all let me play. They said, you're too little. But I noticed they weren't playing teams, they was playing by themselves. So I got out there, got bounced around a few times, and all of a sudden the ball came in my hands. I looked at my uncle, R.I.P. that I looked like, and looked at the rest of them. Never shot a ball a day in my life. All nets.
That's in your book you always say, swish.
Yeah. Oh, my shirt was a girlfriend's shoe.
Oh, okay.
My first 3 shots in my life was all nets. So I must have been here before.
Destined, yeah.
And my first game I ever played in was 48. They was playing their 4th game. Matter of fact, my aunt picked me up from the airport and took me to Big Sporting Goods. Got me some black Chuck Tails, like the Harlem Gold Travelers. You couldn't tell me nothing. So I walked from Bell's
That's
Head.
Adidas, right? That's the one with the 3
No, that's the Converse.
Oh, Converse.
Very fresh one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the real.
Oh, Stan Smith Adidas.
The Converse. So I walked from Bell's Head to Salvation Army. You could do that back then. I had on brown and yellow church socks.
With black?
Chuck Taylor, that back in the days. And walked.
He could use some lesson from you, Ralph.
But I come calling it every day. But my friend asked the coach, did I want let my little friend play? He said, you want to play? I said, yeah. It was 3 dudes battling for the lead score. It was the 4th game. My first game, I hit 40.
Wow. And how old were you?
About 8.
You were still 8. This was still. Wow.
First time playing football was the quarterback. First time playing baseball, the lead batting average. God just gave me talent.
Had anyone, your mother, your father, and I know you talk about your father in your book who died tragically
Yeah,
early.
I was 5.
Were they involved in sports? Wow.
Just a gift. I know God gave me a gift, a talent, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I try to pass it on to the young men now and stop killing each other.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them got gifts like that, but they want to kill each other. I want to stop that.
Yeah. You are. I really enjoyed your book, especially the part where you were cheerleading. So even when you were in a sort of losing situation, I use losing loosely, that you were still cheering others on. I want you to tell the story about I'm trying to think when the coach asked you to stop.
Oh, okay. This is a true story.
Yeah.
In middle
Not
school,
shooting so much.
like today, if you're the best player, they're going to feed you the ball. It was Wedgwood versus Bellevue. And Bellevue beat Wedgwood was like Steve Urkel beat Mike Tyson. It just don't happen. So the coach called me in the office and said, Alfie, when you got like 20-some points, kind of pass it to the rest of them, because some of the players are mad that you scored too many points. And it was all about the little girls liking the best player. I was studying.
And y'all were winning though.
You was winning, undefeated.
Wow.
So I told Coach Cook, I said, you know what? I don't want to play. He said, you're going to play. I said, I don't want to play. I don't want to start. You're going to start. So the game started. I hadn't scored, hadn't shot the ball the first half. Bellevue was beating Wedgwood.
Urkel was beating Mike Tyson.
Unheard of. They was literally beating us. I hadn't shot the ball not once. Third quarter started, didn't shoot. By the middle of the third, in the third quarter, they was begging me to shoot. Man, we your friend, man, please shoot. And I started shooting. One of my friends I brought up when he was on the wall, halftime when I walked by, he looked at me and said, you better start shooting. Just looked off. I said, now what if I wouldn't have showed up? I'd have no points at the first half, shot the last minute of the third quarter and the fourth quarter and scored 22 points and we won. I ain't had that problem no more.
The same 20 points that they wanted you to stop.
Yep.
That you did it in one quarter. Wow, you was a bad daddy, shut your mouth, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. And so then you had these dreams of going to the NBA because of this talent.
that shot like that. I done went to, when we went to New York to the Garden, they was filming us for 24/7. And me and Roy Jones was talking to one of the players who used to play with the Knicks named Allen Houston. So I told him, I said, Allen, I cannot shoot any New York Knicks player from the college three-point line. And he looked at me, and Roy said, nah, I bet with him. For real? One of the dudes played with FAMU, played with New York. Said, man, y'all come out here and take a couple of shots. I went on the right corner in the Garden, 10 3-pointers in a row. In the Garden.
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden.
Not intimidated by the size.
No, one of the dudes sitting behind the goal said, boy, they ought to dress you out tonight. True story.
Oh my! And how old were you at the time?
I was on the Roy then, it was crazy.
Oh, okay.
We was going all over the world beating it. Man, we was going to UNLV, we was going everywhere, destroying them in basketball. He was killing them in the gym, the boxing gym.
And so then you go to college, you're recruited by colleges, you go to Alabama, and then you come back to Faulkner State.
I went to Concordia.
In Selma.
And the same thing at Concordia, the boys were mad at me, I was scoring too many points. Then I transferred to Monroeville. Then I went to Faulkner, my finger got broken my senior year. I was leading everything.
What lesson did that teach you? Because I mean, you know, like I said, in your book, you're even when you have these challenges, you're still cheering people on. So what lesson did you learn when that injury happened to you?
I kept pushing, and I want everybody else to do better. Like my mom said I was strange, because if me and my friend go somewhere, I would let him ride in the front seat of my mom's car. Always trying to help somebody else. I think that's what we put on earth to do, to help other people. You know, and I just pushed through the injury and met Roy Jones at UWF after my finger got out the cast, and was playing at UWF, and I was still in shape, destroying the whole gym. And the next day, I came back out there and Roy was picking teams. And I came through the door, Roy said, I got big ass. So he picked me on his team. So I'm killing, and then somebody stole on Roy. I said, Roy, take him back. Roy said, that's what I've been missing. Somebody to believe in him in basketball.
Wow.
And he
somebody to be a cheerleader for him.
Then he picked me up. He picked me up that Saturday morning. Said, we're gonna go to the base. So I'm riding in the Jeep. I'm like, I'm in the car. Roy Jones. I'm in the back. I said, I wonder what kind of music he like. Got to my corner, took a right, took another right. All of a sudden, Slick Rick come on. I said, that's my dog. And we've been hanging together ever since that day.
Wow. Oh, over basketball.
Yep.
Wow.
And then we started going to the gym, showing them dribbling drills, and had me working with the mitts. But the first time I saw Roy spar, he had a hurt hand. He was sparring the world champion. And Roy did a move like a jab up and jab down. And then he faked the jab down, and he hooked the dude. So we right on the interstate by Maxwell Street. I said, man, I was shocked how you faked that dude like you were gonna jab him to the body and hook him to the head. Well, I said, you saw that? I said, yeah. So that Tuesday, they trained. So Wednesday, they sparred again. So he did that move, and he did that move again. But he didn't hit him with the hook off the fake to the jab. He hit him with the right hand. So Wednesday, so he said, B, what you see this time? I said, man, you fooled both of us this time. You didn't hit him with the hook, you hit him with your right hand. So that Sunday, I got a phone call from Stanley Levy and told me to come to the office. Say, you on the payroll, Roy like you.
And you started out as a trainer?
I started working him in the gym by myself. And then I met the most amazing person in the world, Ezra. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Ezra got me in the ring.
Oh, man.
One time, so.
It's harder than it looks.
It's not even harder than it looks, it's scarier than it looks. So he used to do these boxing classes. So the way I met Ezra is him and his wife when I was bank manager were customers. And so he would always call me, I don't know if he just could never remember my name, but he would call me Maylin Wu.
Maylin Wu, that was the correct. He called Billy Zukai. So them just names they give you.
Where do you get this name from?
From the Chinese, from karate movies.
Oh, is that where it came from?
Yeah.
He said Maylin Wu, and and I would answer. Yes, Ezra, how you doing? Maylin Wu, Maylin Sue, something like that. He was, yeah, it was a karate name. Okay. Well, I didn't like karate either. I was scared of that too. But we would do these floor exercises at Roy Jones Gym. We would do this, and so I was very comfortable with that. I was having knee issues, and so I said I need to do something different, and so we would do this. And so then he's like, Maylin Wu, you got to get in the ring. I said I can get in that ring, right? Ezra, I'm not. So I got in the ring, and he put those things y'all had, the mitts on. And I thought I could hit it, and then he pushed back in there. I said, I got to get out the ring. Because it is this sort of thing that, you know, what did Mike Tyson say? Everybody has a plan until you get hit.
Yep.
So how did you feel your first time getting in the ring?
I got in there with everybody.
You weren't scared?
No.
Not even a little Maylin Wu scared?
If I'm gonna be a trainer and tell a man what to do in a fight, and his life is in my hand, I had to get in there and test myself.
So you actually boxed?
I got in there with everybody. We had an exhibition where all the trainers had to fight one of the boxers. I was the only trainer that won.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, keep that microphone in that hand.
No.
I don't want nothing to slip over here now. Wow.
Ezra taught me a lot too.
Yeah. Good. He's good. Had a good heart, and that was his challenge. And he had a good heart. I saw him fight too. I said I can't see a fight any other time.
Me and him, we trained for a whole year straight without a fight. And a company called America Presents tried to get him to leave. So they got their own trainers that they got on salary. Versus if he get $1 million payday, I get 10% of that. They didn't want that. Ezra told, because he was gonna fight another heavyweight fight if he won the loss, was gonna be probably $1 million. Ezra told him, I'm not leaving my training.
For $1 million.
If he'd beat Alex Stewart, he'd have fought a big fight on American Present.
Wow.
And they tried to get him to leave me, and I was dedicated to him, he was dedicated to me. Yeah.
How do you cultivate friendships like that? I mean, because, and I go back to the title of your book, the trade-off that there is. You know, a lot of people in here are business people, business owners, some retired or trying to figure out what their next business idea is going to be. And those friendships are important as you grow and go. How do you decide, like, who's going to be with your friend, who's going to stick and stay? What's your trade-off for that?
It depends on who stay with you when you down. Stay with you when you down. Like Roy lost, the cameraman was on me and him in the dressing room, and I didn't even know they was filming us. And I was just talking to him from my heart. I was with him, you know. You stick with somebody when they're down, not when they're up. That's your true friend. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then Roy Jones retires, and this whole time you're with them. I mean, you're seeing the pictures in the book are incredible. I saw that you had Dr. J in there. Who told you he could beat you in the church?
Dr. in his church shoes. But the one is Michael Jordan. Mm-hmm. And one of my person who helped me wrote a book where I'm afraid said, you got to realize people would wait an hour to get a glimpse of Michael Jordan. I stood up with him for about 30 minutes, an hour, just me and him talking. And you had a room full of people. Ice Cube, Mary J. Blige, Stevie Wonder. He chose to come stand by me, because I would have never stood by him. And he did that. He made his worst mistake. I gave it to him. I think I cannot shoot you, Mike.
You told Michael Jordan?
Yeah, it's in the book. And he pat my stomach and said, 20 pounds ago. Yeah. I told him, then I told him, you my dog, Mike, but we couldn't have played together. He said, why? I said, Mike, you like that ball? I like that ball. Both of them can have the ball in their hand. I ain't got people out with that ball. And he understood what I was saying. He was smiling. He left me, went to Mary J. Blige and Stevie Wonder, and came back to talk to me again.
Have y'all hadn't had that game yet?
No, I don't think he want to shoot against me.
I want to be your manager when that game goes on. Remember me.
I just want to be shooting against, me and Russ want to shoot against Ronnie DeVoe and Michael Bivens from New Edition, because you know Ronnie DeVoe, one of my partners.
Beverly DeVoe?
Oh, that's my dog, Ronnie DeVoe. Yeah. Yeah.
Is he the real? No, he's not the real estate guy.
Ronnie DeVoe.
He is the real estate guy now. Okay, yeah. Okay, wow.
I'm gonna eat him up.
He can shoot?
They said they can. I know they cannot shoot him.
So even 20 pounds later, you can still, the talent doesn't go away.
Mine's a gift.
Who is it besides Michael Jordan? Who is that kind of favorite icon that you met that's lived up to your expectations? Because they always say you never meet your heroes.
It was Michael Jordan, a New Edition.
Okay. Yeah. What made you write the book? What inspired you to write the book?
Indigo River. Everybody got a book in them. And just said to do the book, tell the story, you and Roy. And then I like everything in the world is a trade-off. Like I'm finna re-release the book with an EP to it. I'm gonna do like 6 videos, and the videos and the songs put tears in your eyes, because I'm dedicating it to my wife. Because when I coached high school basketball, I never had a losing season while she was living. And when she passed, I never had a winning season. So, you know, I'm rededicating the songs and videos to my wife. And I'm doing a book signing August the 6th at Pace in the grand opening at Walmart. And I'm also on Walmart and Target site to order the book. Yeah.
How do you, what helped you to get through your wife's transition? So, because you've been this cheerleader for everybody else, what helped you to get through?
It was rough. I mean, my little brother passed on the basketball court, 13 years old. My mom passed. Ezra passed. Grandmama passed. Granddaddy passed. My favorite uncle passed. But it was totally different when my wife passed. Because I really had shut down until my daughter came and told me that she needed me. And I got up and started back coaching. You know.
So going back, helping others helped you? Yeah.
Started back coaching. Yep. And she came into me in a dream, like I said in one of them songs, and it was so real that I could see her. She kept saying, baby, I'm okay. Baby, I'm okay. And she assured me, she said, baby, I'm okay. And I woke up, see you in the next lifetime, and I kept on pushing on until I wrote a book for her.
So we just lost Reverend Powell.
Oh, great man.
And you, how did you know him?
Oh, great. He spoke at one of my basketball games. He described the mascot so good I couldn't believe it. The Ruby Gang Hornets. How that man described his Hornets did good. Great man. Yeah.
He took, I work with this group called Communities in Schools, and so Reverend Powell would take the children and adults to Selma, so he took some of our students to Selma. He spoke at the community celebration, Gregory Thornton, Pookie.
Oh yeah. The one gave me the mention earlier. Yeah. He was one of my students.
Oh, okay.
He was one of my students.
So we had the program during and after school program, and we laughed because we were doing a journalism project, and so we split the students. So we had about 6 or 8 students. We split them up. I'm from Arkansas, so you know, I said I'll take them to go see Hillary Clinton. That's when Hillary and Barack Obama run against each other. So I said I'll take these students to go see Hillary. I'm from Arkansas. I'm sure my daddy know Bill Clinton. I can get in. We couldn't even get into the bathroom. Reverend Powell takes these students and he gets in to see Barack Obama. Students get a chance to interview him real quick. We're like, then I come to find out Reverend Powell had a press pass. I'm like, we still don't know. Georgia Rivers, one of the board members, said I think her daughter either made it for him or something. We're like, how do you get a press pass? He gets in to see, you know, Secret Service all around. That was like one of the largest things. John Lewis was still living. Jesse Jackson was there. Of course, Barack Obama, and I'm not sure if Michelle Obama was there, but Hillary Clinton. I mean, the place was packed. You could barely move. And then, so we got that picture in the newspaper here. Why is it important for you to you talked about that giving back, why is it important for you to keep doing? I mean, you've done these incredible things, you've met all these incredible people over your life, and you know.
Because I had got a phone call in high school from Steve Williams from Florida State. I was there, and me and my partner, Brian Thompson, he was preaching our word. We was going to get the minister's diploma, and on the board it said, call Steve, will you collect? And Ms. Payne said, after that phone call is for you. And my high school coach haven't told me about that phone call yet. And I knew the phone call was for me. So that's why I try to help my players and help other kids, because who knows where I'd have been if I'd have went to Florida State.
So that was a recruiting call?
Yes. Yep. Then I got a letter from LSU. I took the letter to the coach. I didn't even know what the letters LSU stood for then. And I gave it to him. He said, boy, they're from LSU. I give it to my coach. You the coach. And follow up. And then if I do it all
The
over.
coach didn't call, the same coach?
Yeah, same one. And I go back now and go through the guidance counselor. I use all that now, because I know now. Getting the college prep classes, I do all that different what I try to help kids do nowadays.
Do you see the efforts of your, of that putting in? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I done got kids several scholarships and several jobs in Walmart. You ain't even got to play for them, still try to help.
Yeah. What do you think your next trade-off will be? So you've had this incredible career, amongst these challenges that you've had. What do you think your next trade-off will be?
My next trade-off, I want to make about 20 people in Pensacola millionaires. That's my next trade-off.
Are you in that number? Does it matter?
19.
Okay. Okay, we got a volunteer over here. We got 18. Miss Smith says 18. That would be 18. 18.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like 20 people millionaires. And I got a company called Sacred More. I got like my own clothing line, cameras. The EP to the book is gonna be awesome. And the person who made my signs to make me look professional is right over there.
I call him DK1.
That's it. I just want everybody in Pensacola to show up to that Walmart at Pace.
And that's August 8th.
August the 6th.
August the 6th.
Because I'm on their website. So the manager called me so that if we could get a big line for Walmart, they may put me in all the stores. I'm on their site. Yeah.
Well, I got my book at one of the major retailers.
Okay.
Yeah. When you called, I said, I'm going to get my book today or tomorrow. I think I went the next day, but to get it, yeah.
I should have got a pen and sign.
Oh, yeah, no, you gonna sign it, don't worry.
Okay.
You gonna sign it. I know I can't have a reading because I don't want no 1, 2, so I'm gonna get you, don't worry, I'm gonna get your signature, it's not going anywhere, yeah. And I will learn that 1, 2 if somebody try to take my book.
Oh, yeah, it's I teach them 1, 2 as well.
What final words do you want to leave people about what the importance of literally trading off, making those sacrifices to get to that next place that you want to
Everything is a trade-off. If you can help somebody, throw them across that gate, fudge you can get them, and then reach over and bring them back.
Say that again.
If you can help somebody, if I have to throw across that fence, I'm gonna throw them full as I can so you can reach the pole and bring me with you.
Yeah. That number 18 you're saying.
Yeah.
18 left.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, his book is available, Trade Off by Alfie Smith and Roy Jones Jr. Taking it from a young basketball phenom who wanted to go to the NBA, but made do and still got to that celebrity, that celebrity level by helping others, by cheering others up. So please join me in thanking Alfie Smith. And we'll post that online as well. You'll send that to me about August 6th at Walmart in Pace. Yeah, we'll post that. But we want to open it up for questions. We'll take a couple of questions, just real quick. You said no questions. You tell them no questions. Okay, let that one here, and we'll come back to Fred over here.
Where can we find the book?
Amazon, Walmart site, Books A Million, Barnes & Noble site, Target site, all those sites.
I got mine in the store, so they're selling it here.
They're
out. Oh, they're out?
I got to order some more.
Oh, okay, well, glad I got mine a couple months ago when we talked then. Okay, all right. Good. Fred?
I've been up over your arm. I was gone for a while. We just playing Halloween here. But you got that name Boat. We went to Pine Forest. Y'all run the same time, Boat. And we 4 hours.
I raised him. I was before him. I raised Chris Bowman.
Okay, you did, okay.
Yeah, I raised him.
Chris, he was good.
Oh, he was. They compared him to Jordan.
Huh?
They compared him to Michael Jordan.
He did.
They called him Aaron Bowman.
So you have trained Chris, huh? You have
Yeah, I raised him.
did a good job.
Oh man, he was.
He was awesome.
You know he passed, right?
Huh?
He passed.
He did?
Yes. Yeah.
Chris went to Auburn.
You talking about Chris Bowman, right?
Yeah.
Oh man,
He was good. He was good.
exceptional player.
He was good. He was good as Chris. He was good as Chris.
How could I shoot him? But all that, like I told Michael Jordan, how could I shoot him? But I couldn't do all that high jump.
Chris was tough.
Yeah, he can tell. I had better ball handling than I could shoot him. But for his jumping,
He could jump.
oh, fly.
Jump out the gym. Chris could.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking about it, you got those points, and there was, so, when I played ball, there was 3 on 3, so just tell you how long ago that was. And we didn't have peach baskets, but it was close. But there were no 3-point shots then.
My first junior college game in Selma, I hit 38 points. I hit 8 jumpers in a row without 3 points.
No 3 points, yeah.
You know?
Wow. All right, well, I want to make sure that